So this is probably the last episode before the playoffs. We have been teetering around the 8th and 9th seed. I say probably because if we're like tied in the last game, going into the last game of the season, I'm going to play that last game. Like it's win or don't make the playoffs. We got to do that. I would prefer not to end up in the play-in. And that's not a crazy thing because only the first 4 seeds are out of reach. We're only a game and a half under the Trailblazers. So these next couple games really matter. Now, good thing for us is that we play against the Magic, who are not good. We play against the Heat, who are good, but they're not amazing. We're going against one of the worst teams in the league 2 games in a row. The Warriors are below 500. So hopefully we can walk into this episode with the last 8 games. And if we walk out 6-2, I think we can guarantee ourselves a 6th seed. If we walk in 6-2, which is going to be hard, because again, there are some playoff teams here. The Clippers, playoff team. The Suns, the best team in the conference. The Heat, playoff team. It's not going to be easy to win 6 out of the next 8 games, but if we do, I feel confident that we can still jump up there. Now, a lot of this does matter, like what our opponents are doing as well. I don't know what the Trailblazers, Clippers, or Grizzlies schedules look like. Hopefully theirs are more tough than ours. I just realized we are a terrible road team. We be killing it in Sacramento, but on the road, we just be partying the night before. We'll see. Last episode, we had a scary injury, Davion Mitchell, but he came back, and he's back in the lineup and everything, which is great. And yeah, let's go to Orlando. Again, it's an away game, so you never know. Most of these games are on the road. I just realized that might throw a little wrench in what we're trying to do because again, we are not a very good road team. Okay, the first quarter made me feel good. Second quarter, I'm still fine. If you didn't know, we're simcasting these games, and if they're close, I am willing to jump in. But that is a convincing win against a very bad team. Thank you. That is the way you take care of business. Thank you, De'Aaron Fox. You have to know the situation. And with that win, we're up to the 7th seed. I'm telling y'all, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we don't end up in the play-in. Now, this is the team we played against earlier this season. And if I'm not mistaken, we lost to them? I don't remember. I don't remember if we won or lost that game. I actually played that game. Yeah, we lost. I think that was the first game of me playing with the new sliders or something. And Bam Adebayo was killing us. Yes, I definitely remember that. Okay. So, yeah, we lost that game. So, hopefully we can split the season series. We're in Miami again, and they are above 500. So, I'm guessing they're in the playoffs. They are the 6th seed at the moment, but they're still – oh, nope, the highest they could go is 6th seed, it seems like. They're not catching up to the Bulls. I mean, I guess it's a possibility, but it's unlikely that they catch up to the Bulls. The Brooklyn Nets are bad or worse than they should be, and that's with Kyrie. Kyrie's actually hooping in this fictional world. So, you know, I don't know, Miami. Do we trust that y'all gonna beat us? Okay, it's a good start. All right, let's slow it down once we get closer to the 3rd or 4th quarter. It's close-ish. Come on, please make a run. I don't think that's good enough for me to jump in. Nope, 10-point game. Nah, it's wraps. We're not coming back from that. I ain't got Reggie Miller on my team or nothing. I ain't got T-Mac on my team, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got people that's going to come in and just score with a minute to go. So we lose that one, and just like that, we drop all the way down to 9 with just a loss. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, these Houston games, no. What? No way. No way you're injured right now. What is the injury? I can't even find it. Where's the injury? Twisted left knee. Wow. That might have just ended our season. Y'all. Twisted left knee. That's about as unfortunate as it gets, man. That's about as unfortunate as it gets. Starting to make a little run for the playoffs, and one of our star players gets injured. Super unfortunate, bro. Super unfortunate stuff. Can we do it without Porzingis? He only played 9 minutes and he was out, bro. Dang, man, that's insane. I was about to say, when we're going against the Houston Rockets, no sympathy, and I'm going to play my best players as many minutes as possible. But one of my best players got injured, so I guess it's not a possibility right now. De'Aaron Fox is like the only guy in the starting lineup that's not super tired, so I'm going to give him some extra minutes. We cannot afford to lose any of these Houston games. Just don't even play around, bro. Don't even play around, bro. This is terrible. Thank you. Okay, we're good. We're good. But, bro, this game, or either of these last two if Porzingis isn't there. It said 1 to 2 weeks, but it does. Sometimes it'll say, even if it's only a couple weeks left of the season, sometimes it'll say season-ending injury, and it doesn't say that, so maybe he might be back in time to play some of these last couple games. But us winning in Houston was big. All right, he's back. He missed 1 game. Y'all saw what I saw, right? It said 1 to 2 weeks. Who was on our medical staff? Because I'm rocking with you. Because the same thing happened with Davion. I got to fix this. But same thing happened with Davion, where they were like, he's out for 2 weeks. And then, like, I check in, and he was back in, like, 2 games. Listen, I'm not going to be one to complain at all. I'm not going to be one to complain at all because, well, we need Porzingis in this lineup. Absolutely need Porzingis in this lineup. So I'm happy he's back. And he's actually getting more minutes than that. Coming off an injury. All right, let's go. Houston, same place. We've been there for 3 days. Don't come in here lackadaisical. This is the Houston Rockets, y'all. This is the Houston Rockets. Are you kidding me? There's like one team worse on offense than us in this stem, and y'all let them kill us. Absolutely kill us. We're up to the 8th seed, or down to the 8th seed, however way you want to look at it. The Warriors are healthy. That's a scary team to go against right now, man. I understand that they are not really that good, but it's Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond together. I'm not looking at that and be like, we good. We have a half-game lead. Ooh. Wait. We secured a playoff spot. Woo! We have secured at least a play-in spot. W's. Can I get some W's? The Sacramento Kings will see the postseason. Maybe not the playoffs, but the postseason, because there's a difference there. There's a difference there. Wow, that's big. That's really, really big. Okay. I guess that who else was running? Because there was like 4 teams that we were competing with. I mean, I guess some of those teams are the Trailblazers, the Grizzlies, and the Clippers. But there was a team beneath us that was really on our butt. And who was that? Was it the Dallas Mavericks? I don't remember. It couldn't have been the Dallas Mavericks because down there are a couple games under 500. I don't really know. But it looks like we have secured ourselves a play-in spot at the very minimum. That doesn't mean I want to be in the play-in, though. I still would like to have a 7-game series, please. Going against the Warriors, that second quarter, we gave up 41 points. It's a close one. Please let us jump in. Please let us be able to jump in. We run, that's 10 points. I don't need to jump in on 10 points. I thought I was going to have to jump in, then my boys went on the run. That's a big-time win, bro. That's a big-time win. Wiggins was the reason for this. Wiggins kept it close. Okay, so we're still at the 8. What are the chances that we jump in? We're 1 full game behind the Clippers at 7. And we need to get to 6 to not be in the play-in. That's 2 full games. I don't know how realistic that is, that we jump up 2 full games with 3 games to go. The Grizzlies would have to, like, really be terrible. Who do they play? Wait, I just saw them. Where were they at? The Grizzlies play against the Jazz. Oh, they played against the Jazz. Oh, they played against the Jazz. And they lost. That's a good thing. Who else? Do they play back? Please let them have, like, a nice back-to-back. I need them to have a back-to-back. They don't. They got to have a game here, though. Grizzlies. Come on. I need them to have a terrible game. Okay, I mean, Denver Nuggets are not good in this simulation. Please have a back-to-back. I need them to have a back. They don't have a back-to-back. And then they end the season with the Pelicans. Okay. Oh, they have Pelicans? Then Celtics? Hey, if we beat the Pels here, there's a chance, bro. There's a legit chance. Those are not easy games they got coming up on the schedule. So we need this win against the Pelicans. Okay, first half was a bit iffy, but it's fine. Sometimes I be wanting it to be close so I can jump in, but sometimes I don't want to be close. Like, come on, dog. That fourth quarter, we can't just. Okay, well that dream of 6 seed kind of died, huh? That dream of 6 seed kind of died. Our 2 games are against very good teams. So we shall see. I would like to win these 2 games. Or should we accept our fate as a play-in team and like rest some of our guys? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go Clips. It's a team that is a little bit above us, I'm pretty sure. So we win this game, we might be able to make up some ground a little bit. It's close. Please let me jump in. Please let me jump in. What? Why do the fourth quarters always be so bad for us? Come on, man. So that actually completely kills it. And we are 100% a play-in team. There's no reason to even do anything here. Oh, we should play this game. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Minnesota Timberwolves have the... I'm pretty sure the Timberwolves have our tiebreaker. So if they win their next game and we lose our next game, they jump up to 8, which means that we would have to win 2 games to make the playoffs instead of just the 1. So since that is the case, I am actually going to... I'm going to play my guys pretty heavily. I'm going to shorten my rotation and play my guys pretty heavily. This, in my eyes, this is what I would deem as a must-win game. And I know a lot of my guys are tired, and that might come to play. We're going against one of the best teams in the league. This is a must-win for them if they want the 1 seed. So there's a lot of stakes in this game right now. Let's get it. Simcast it. Please, come on. Come on. If anything, just make it close so I could come in and complete it. But it like my boys came to play. It's okay, now it's close. I don't know what be happening in the second half for us sometime, bro. Keep it within 5 and I'll jump in. I'll jump in. That's ridiculous. The second half, bro. We are not a good second half team whatsoever. Chimezi's injured, but it's not an injury that's going to keep him out. We stayed the 8th seed, so that means the Timberwolves must have lost. Giannis walks out of there with his 3rd MVP award, averaging 30, 13, and 5 with 2.5 blocks. Those defensive numbers look elite, so I'm guessing he won Defensive Player of the Year too. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond is 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved went to Tyrese Maxey. That's interesting. I'm guessing Ben Simmons must have missed some time or something. Let's take a look at Tyrese Maxey's numbers. I'm guessing he's gonna have some starts under his belt. Because Ben Simmons, yeah, he's only started 9. So I guess Ben Simmons probably didn't lose a lot of time, but Tyrese was big. Came off the bench and won Most Improved. Ime Udoka, and then the executive. This would be Brad Stevens, if I'm not mistaken. He wins Executive of the Year. All NBA team. Luka is out with a injury. Oh no, he's not. They didn't make the playoffs. That's probably one of the reasons. Luka messed up his patella, dislocated left patella. James Harden, Giannis, Jimmy Butler makes the All NBA first team, averaging 23, 7.5, and 7. Okay, 30% from 3. That's the best he's done in a few years. Jokic not making the playoffs, but All NBA first team, 25, 13, and 9. Ben Simmons is on the second team, 18, 9, and 7. Donovan Mitchell, LeBron, Julius Randle, and Joel Embiid. Third team has Trae Young, Russell Westbrook, and Anthony Davis. The Lakers have 3 All-NBA players, Domantas Sabonis and Karl Anthony Towns, who play in team. On defensive teams, we have Ben, Paul George, Yanni, Jimmy, and Rudy. Then we have Drew Holiday, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, LeBron. Yo, LeBron at 37. Defensive team, he made it. Oh, they ain't got all the stats. He made a defensive team in I don't know how long. And Nerlens Noel, second team. Rookies. Okay, Davion's on the second team. We'll take second team. Playing game, Memphis Grizzlies. Now, I'm going to hit save here. But I do want to, before we end this episode, because next episode we're playing that game. We will not simcast the play-in because that's a big one. What I do want to do is kind of take a look around the league, look at some statistics to end this episode. If we win this game, we go against the Utah Jazz in the first round. If we lose, we go against the loser or the winner of Memphis versus Dallas, and then yada, you understand how the play-in works. So around the league, the top of the conference, the Utah Jazz made a little bit of a push to try to get that first seed, but came up just slightly short. The Pelicans made a push too, winning 6 in a row to end the season, but 9 of their last 10. We were one of the teams that lost to them. The Lakers were 2 games behind, bro. These top 4 seeds are ridiculous. After that, it's kind of buns, let's be honest. But like a lot of teams above 500, but not even close to the top tier of the conference. The bottom was the Houston Rockets, the Warriors, the Thunder. The Spurs winning 34 games, actually surprising considering where they were beginning the season, so they had a little glow up. Denver losing a lot makes sense because Jamal Murray was out for like half the season. Out east, we have the Boston Celtics winning the conference as far as regular season standing goes. The 76ers ended the season on a 9-1 out of 10. They are the highest point differential team in the conference, only 1 game behind what the Celtics were doing. The Bucks, 3rd seed, 2 games behind the 1 seed. So it's actually really close here too. I mean, it's really, really close out east. So we got to keep an eye out what's going out up there. The last playing team was the New York Knicks, below 500. Out east, below 500 made it as well. They had 2 teams below 500. We had 2 teams below 500. So, you know, the bottom of the conferences were very similar as far as like not being good. But at least our below 500, what is that, 4 games below? What is that, 6 games below? Pfft, Western Conference is better. Let's take a look at the league leaders. Actually, before we even go into the playoffs, we should look to see who's injured in the playoffs. Who, like, Patty Mills being out is actually big. You know what I'm saying? That's actually big. They don't have that. This team did not make it, even though they probably should have. Paul Millsap is out for the playoffs. Dwayne Dedmon out for the playoffs. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. Memphis doesn't have Steven Adams. That's good for us. The Heat don't have Tyler Hero. The Hawks are missing. Brandon Clark is out too. Okay, wait. We should do some scouting on this game. So they are missing. They have Xavier Tillman starting at center, and they're also missing Brandon Clark. Our bigs, Porzingis and them. This might be a good series for y'all, bro. Oh, not series, but a good game. No shooting guards at all on the roster, by the way. Brandon Clark, Steven Adams. Oh, they traded for Robin because Steven was out. Okay. So they got Robin Lopez to back up Xavier Tillman. This should be a really good game, bro. It should be a really good game. Okay. Anybody else missing with injury in the playoffs? 6 man of the year, Andre Drummond is going to miss 2 to 4 weeks, so that's interesting. Jaylen Brown broke his leg. He's going to be missing 1 to 2 weeks. Hey, they might be able to hold the fort for those 1 to 2 weeks, but you never know. We might see an upset very early on because of that. We saw DeAndre Hunter, but he might be playing through it. He ain't got the red X or red cross. It's just the yellow one. Saw those. Hamidou Diallo is out for the season for the Utah Jazz. I don't know how big of a role he played. Luka, we saw that. Paul Millsap, we saw that. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So what is our strategy going into this game? I'm going to even shorten our rotation. Oh, we were already running a 9. I'm okay with a 9. I don't know if I want Taurean Prince to be a part of the 9, though. I think I'd rather have a shooter. Taurean just wasn't that for us this season. So if I take Taurean out of the lineup, it's either TD or Reggie Bullock. I got to figure out which one is the better for us. TD had the better like counting stats, but Reggie was more efficient. If I'm not mistaken, they're pretty similar when it comes to defensive effort and stuff. It's a C there and a B+. I gotta get a nod to TD because he defends better. And yeah, man, for a 1 game elimination, I'm giving a lot of minutes to our starters. We're playing this like it's win or go home. And yeah, man, I should be back either tomorrow or Wednesday with the next episode because I'm excited to play this game. So I got to film it ASAP. And we'll see, man. The way I'm going to do it, if we win this game and we go to the playoffs, I will not play a whole series. Because y'all see how I played on these sliders and stuff. And I do believe I'd like upset the Utah Jazz or this, who was it, Phoenix, if I got there and I played every game. So I'm going to play every other playoff game. So it leaves a little bit of openness. I'm going to play game 2, game 4, game 6. No, that's bad. You got to play game 7. You have to play game 7. We'll figure it out. All right. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next episode. Peace.